Hello everyone, this is Ketish here. In this video, I'm going to go through the AQA Physics paper on higher tier from 2019. Question number 11 is on the topic of energy. Figure 14 shows a Bunsen burner heating some water in a beaker. Eventually, the water changes into steam. Explain how the internal energy of the water changes as it is heated from 20 degrees to 25 degrees. Now, internal energy will increase, right? The internal energy of the water will increase. Because you are trying to explain, you have to give a reason why. Since the mean kinetic energy of the particles increases. How is the particle model used to explain the difference in density between a liquid and a gas? Particles in a gas have less kinetic energy. No, that's wrong. Particles in a gas have more potential energy than particles in a liquid, maybe, but it doesn't actually help with density. Particles in liquid are further apart. There you go, right? Because a further apart is to do with spacing, which is relates to the volume. The student measured the mass of boiling water and then was turned into steam in 5 minutes. Explain how the student could use this information to estimate the power output of the Bunsen burner in watts. The student measured the mass of boiling water that turned to steam. That is to do with specific latent heat. Right, so that's energy given to water to turn into steam equals the mass multiplied by the specific latent heat, which is where M equals the mass and L is specific latent heat of vaporization. So you have time as well. Explain how the student could use this information to estimate the power. So power, remember, is energy divided by the time. So this energy coming from the specific latent heat equation divided by the time should give me the power output of the Bunsen burner. So power output of Bunsen burner equals energy transferred to the water divided by the time. So I could rewrite it as power output by the Bunsen burner is equal to the change in mass, or mass of the steam, mass of steam multiplied by specific latent heat divided by the time, which has to be 300 seconds, because they have given it as 5 minutes. I have to change it to seconds. That brings us to the end of question number 11 and the end of this paper. Thanks for watching. If you find these videos useful, always subscribe, and I will try and upload as many papers as possible before your GCSE exams. Thank you. Thanks for watching.